As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Rolling out to his left. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19.
From the gun, here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
16 yards.
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first down. It starts. Going all the way to the end zone here. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10.
That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. Rock 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From his end zone, here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
We're going to do some 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And having gained about a handful there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Taken down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's good for a Baltimore.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
19 Tiger.
It's complete right side. There's a little bit up to the 21. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Number 82. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Smith. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go. 60 license. 60 license. 18
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Smith to the air. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Baltimore.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. That's completed out to the right. And he's brought down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now Smith taking off with it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Play fake. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Under crunch. Down. 18 Cardinals.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set. Buffalo 18. Cut.
Dart out of the shotgun. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
Let's go now. Panthers, go.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Oh, they got it intercepted on the goal line. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard close. It's Darius Alexander in there to make that play. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Running back motions right. From the gun, Smith dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase And the execution phase for this offense might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Dart setting in to throw here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hiking 18. Go.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now they send them back in motion right. Smith on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. It's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Ravens.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of
We've
10.
set it down from 37.
Ravens.
1st down, Smith to throw. He finds a doomsday downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
22 more yards.
The rookie from Tennessee found that opening, ends up with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Smith's going to throw again. Throw left side, complete. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. A 7-yard
2nd and 3 now.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Set. 18, chop 60, chop 60.
And again, it's Smith. It's out close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Line up the design keeper. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Ready, go.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
A 19-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And just before halftime, Bronx, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
First play is a design run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Go street. 19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
The final throw before the break. This is a heater going deep. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, trap 60. Dragon 60, 79 Broncos.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Sends this to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
19 Lions.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's a design run. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action with Darts. Headed out right. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Design quarterback run here. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra half, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again! And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back!
26, Giants 6.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Each of these guys on this Hands team are out their handpicked, no pun intended, for their assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. Bravo 80, 19 right. Bravo 80, switch.
Man in motion here. Smith on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens trying to end this before the final quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 69, Panther 60, Panther 60. Say, hey. Hey, smash. Check, smash. Street, street. Chap, check, chap, check. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Bronco. 19 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Darts out of the shotgun. That one's cut along one sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
And they pick him off again. DeGrill Peppers with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be a rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hook.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Buying some time left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes.
Must be paying these guys. Rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
I got him. Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds his back. H.N. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dart from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Johnson, incomplete. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. And that decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's got room to roam. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for us.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. 19, strike.
Toss to the right side. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Darius Alexander on the
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Sit up. Return it. Sit up.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's complete. Right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
First down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Ball placed
goal.
at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2. 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
It's on the bootleg. Buying some time right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Get up.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hut.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. First down now, ball at the 33.
Set. Ready.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19, go.
Right back to Scannaboo. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready up.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Some Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
No run, it's Scatteroo. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Set, ready?
Running with Scatteroo. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
And goal at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Trying it again with Scatteroo. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. One final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
And goal.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Ready? Ready. Liking 18. Hup.
Here is Scatteroo. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.